Not a whole lot to be said this evening. So well, let's see what's relevant. I have everything upside down. No. All right. I don't typically do reversals, but there he is. It does feel like a finale, but since it was reversed, it feels like it's positive. And because the castle is like uphill, it feels like, and don't take it wrong, downhill. It just means that for me it's easier. So it's not all downhill is bad, right? You just got to learn how to put on those brakes. I just had an image of a bicycle going down a steep, like an like a bike, like a trail bike, and you got to be careful going down those steep hills because the ruts if you're on a trail, and this is us, and it's not like we're leaving a castle or actually because it's upside down. It's like you're going towards that castle. I think what's interesting with this guy too, I never noticed this before, but he has like a mesh on his leg. I don't know really what that is. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on that, but it sure did catch my attention. Well, let's see if something comes forward on that whole little leg thing he's got working there. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna thank you for the reminder. I need to turn that wrong side up just so that I remember. And Page of Cups. A lot of the stress and strife that we're experiencing is actually a manifestation of our being in our own head too much and not processing the emotions that we might be having and making the good things a reality. It's like we're hanging on to the dookie or something. I don't know if that makes sense. This is all tied. I'm assuming it's going to be tied financially somehow. I don't know. I'm just going to try that one out. Take risks. Life is worth the risk. Hmm. If you lose, you will be wise. Conquer your fears. So this is actually like calculated risk. It's not like I hate my job. I'm going to quit it tomorrow. I'll give my 2 weeks. No, these are calculated risks. So if you did want to move into a different position, I'm just using this as an example that you don't want to be hasty and take silly risks. Don't be doing that because these things that we do, these decisions that we make, don't just affect us. They have that multi-dimensional ripple effect. Multi-dimensional, multi-directional ripple effect. So when we do this and we're calculating and we're figuring this out, it looks like we're going to get that lucky break with that gamble. And the only way for us to figure that out is if we do take a risk, but it has to be basically a calculated risk. This is risky business. I mean, we might be into something that's a higher risk type business. And we might find that we have that four-leaf clover. Oh my gosh. I don't know when y'all are going to be watching this, but this is March 7th. And St. Patrick's Day is the 17th. Surprise. This is right down there. Surprise. Good fortune, chance, finance, outdoors, and risky business. So this to me says that we do need to take those calculated risks. Calculate it. We might be feeling a little weary, but we know that we're going to be taking this in a direction that's going to get easier. So it's almost like you're going to know this is going to manifest when you kind of follow that path. Abundance is looking out for us. This will result in steady income, organizing, and realizing, manifesting into our reality our heart's desire. This might be something that's creative. It might be home based. And I think with a lot of the budget cuts that a lot of us are looking at, potentially being self employed. If you haven't been, again, calculated risk. If you see something coming, prepare for it. Doesn't mean you have to take action on it necessarily, but it'll make your trip a little bit easier, right? Self-employed. Put everything into perspective. This is about the calculated risk. Okay, that was it. Thanks so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I am going to try and put out shorter content. And, hey, check it out. You need any help? Shoot me an email. auricvibe1111@gmail.com. Life is going to be interesting as always. Take care.